AI is changing the past. Speed misses out from meeting his idol.
Oh, see, I missed him! Ronaldo!
And the Euros fans are hilarious. Starting off today, speaking about a topic that we have spoken about quite a lot in the past, AI, and more specifically, Dream Machine by Luma AI. I've been scrolling a lot on TikTok and I found it on Twitter as well. There's a lot of people taking old school vines and memes and using this Dream Machine AI, which has been around for just 5 days at the time of recording this, and doing things like this to it. So as you can see, the videos are shifting and changing what we've known from the past. Very iconic memes that we've all remembered watching from Vine and etc. They're shifting it and changing it in just weird and wacky ways. On TikTok more specifically, I've seen loads of Vines be changed. For example, what's 9 plus 10, 21.
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
So I've seen a few of these on TikTok. There's a trend of it being the time travelers are going back in time and changing the history that we all knew it as. But basically, yeah, people are just shifting some of the old school vines and memes that we've seen. For example, the video of the person saying, okay, they run off in the background now. For example, the look at all those chickens, one of my favorite videos from back in the day. Well, instead of look at all those chickens, the kid walks off and becomes what looks like a duck or a chicken. I can't remember from the look of it. But at the end of the day, AI, Dream Machine more specifically, in 5 days is managing to do this already. And I just want to pose the question to you guys, like I have done previously. How do you feel about this? Because, I'm the first person to say, and I've said it before, AI, look, at the end of the day, you'll be able to tell when something's AI. You just will. However, just because this has been 5 days and it's already doing things, you can still very clearly tell it's AI. It's very jolty and jittery. You can really clearly see it's not smooth and clean. It doesn't really understand the human movement, I don't think, but it's only going to improve. And this is where I just want to chuck out there. Look, I'm not scared of it. However, I do genuinely see where it's going. I understand where it's going to end up. It's going to be crystal clear. You could be watching this video right now, you wouldn't be able to tell if I'm AI or not. That is just the scary truth of it. We've got to come to terms with it. That's where it's going to end up. And that's why I think there's got to be regulation involved somewhere along the lines. There's got to be clear indications of when the AI is being used in a video, just forced. It's forced in the description of a video. It's forced in like the caption of a post. It has to be that, or otherwise, where are we going to end up? Obviously, I don't think we're anywhere near close to that moment. We're very, very far away from that, in my opinion, or Floppyleggs' opinion on AI. I'm sure you're very desperate to hear, but I do think we're very far away from that scary future. But I do think it's an inevitable future of where these video AIs are going. But yeah, scary future coming up. Who knows what's going to happen? Moving on to two of the biggest streamers of all time. Let's be honest, Kai Cenat and Speed. They've had a very big week from what I've found online at the moment. Obviously, I spoke about Kai Cenat last week, who had an absolute humongous stream with Drewski and Kevin Hart. But he's gone on to now, from one celebrity to another. He's been with Kim Kardashian and then more specifically Northwest for her birthday. He's her favorite streamer apparently, and it's her birthday. So what does Kim Kardashian do? She gets Kai Cenat to come through and like be their entertainment for the day or something like that. And there's one thing I did specifically find. He was with Mariah Carey and Kim Kardashian, of course, as well, with Northwest and the people at her party. They were doing Ding Dong Dash, and I don't call it Ding Dong Dash, I call it Knock Down Ginger, but they call it Ding Dong Dash apparently. But he's going around knocking doors in the hotel and stuff. But my idea of just like, this guy went from just streaming on his own, similar to what I would do, because if you don't know, I stream on Twitch, link in the bio, and now he's out here with Mariah Carey, Kim Kardashian, Kevin Hart the week before. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely astronomical, crazy. He's reached new levels and he will continue to do so. And then moving on to Speed, who wasn't as lucky to interact with any celebrities, and more specifically his idol Cristiano Ronaldo. He was at the Euros Portugal game just the other day, and he was told by Rafael Leao, one of the players for Portugal, that he could chill in the back, wait for them to come out before they go onto the team bus and interact with the players or something like that. Unfortunately, the German police got involved and prevented him from doing so. This would have made it 1 year from the first time he ever met Cristiano Ronaldo, but unfortunately, yeah, the German police did get involved and he wasn't too happy about it. Apparently, he was waiting 2 hours before he was ended up prevented from doing so.
Oh, see, I missed him! Ronaldo! See, I missed them because of police officers. I'm leaving, bro. No, these police officers just sold me, bro. I'm leaving, bro.
And yeah, I mean, it's just a madness that what these two streamers do, and the biggest streamers, especially in real life streams, they seem to be massive now, like the done thing. At the end of the day, in terms of streaming, they know what they're doing. I've said this before, but Kaisen and Speed, they know what they're doing, and the biggest streamers, they are very, very well tuned in what will do well, clips wise and things like that. I wouldn't even be surprised if Speed wasn't able to meet the players. He knew he wasn't, but he streamed it knowing that the police would come, or like it was all staged. It could be because he knew that would be a viral clip, viral because he's not been able to meet his idol Ronaldo. You know what I mean? They're just smart, they're well tuned, they know what they're doing, and yeah, they just continue to do things and meeting massive celebrities all around the world, doing madness. Fair play. Moving on from Kaisen and Speed to the best thing that I found this week.
Floppy's finding of the week.
Big back.
Floppy's finding of the week.
To end on today, we're talking about the Euros antics, and more specifically the fans that are absolutely being hilarious at the moment with the current trend that seems to be going on between them. It seems to be that the fans are using their national like food or dish, and they're versing each other on it, and it's really, really funny to see. I saw a banner and it was like fondue's better than goulash when it was Hungary versus Switzerland, and then there was this really funny video of Albania versus Italy. The Italians on the floor begging them not to break the spaghetti, and then I saw just the other day a French baguette was ripped in front of a bunch of French fans as well. It seems a lot of fun going on right now between, you know, the nations in it, and the Euros are, what a time. I love the World Cup, I love the Euros when it comes around, and it's really fun seeing the fans having this back and forth banter. And what would they do if it was England? You know, they'd just rip a fish and chips in front of you. You'd be like, no, they have an English breakfast and they just chuck bacon and sausages at the wall. Like, we don't even want the eggs, we don't even want the beans. You know, that'd be absolutely catastrophic to see if they did that to an English breakfast. Speaking of catastrophic, some fan had an absolute mental night when England beat Serbia 1-0. He was at the game, woke up at 4 a.m, still at the game.
Okay, just walking out. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm puberty, I'm joking around.
Imagine just waking up, it'd be like a fever dream. You'd wake up and you're just like, you're in a stadium all on your own, it's pitch black outside, it's 4 a.m, and you're probably hanging out your ass. You're just looking around, I'd be scared. I'd be like, I'm trapped in here, what's going on? How did I manage this? Where am I? Who am I? What's gone on? Did he even see the result? Did he even know that we won 1-0? Probably not. And these aren't the only funny fan interactions I've seen. Of course, there's been a lot of public videos being filmed, people interacting with the fans, whether it's in London or in Germany, wherever it is. Here's one I found. That's the energy we need. It's coming home. Let's go. Game tomorrow. What's your starting lineup? Did you catch on? That's me, guys. Yes, I've been out recording some public videos for the SFL, a Saturday and Sunday Fantasy Football App. Make sure you download it if you play football, Saturday and Sunday League, in the bio. I'd really, really appreciate if you could do that. It's an amazing app. You get to pick 6 players from your team and do fantasy football just as you know and love it. Thank you so much again. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. We're trying to get as many subs this year as possible. You know what? Let's put a number on it. Can we get to 2,000 subs by the end of the year? Maybe. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If you haven't subbed, do so now. Thank you so much for coming through, and I'll see you when I see you.